Yo, what is up, ladies and gents? So today we're out here prepping for the track. I'm gonna be installing my Braum harness bar, my Beat Rush 3-point, and my Crow harnesses. But real quick, check this out. Also got a new seat, got that NRG Prisma, and these bad boys ready. Hey, so what are you doing today, Alonzo?
A lot of seals, pretty much the whole front end seals other than the water pump.
Alright, what is up, guys? So we're gonna be doing a install video on a harness bar. So these are all the parts that come with it, just the basic harness bar, the two parts that connect to the lower part, and then the upper part with the hardware. But yeah, so let's get to it. So we're gonna go ahead and start by removing the stock seat belts. So in this case, if you're working on a Celica, it's gonna be a 14. You have a locking washer right here that you gotta take out. And I'm still gonna be running my stock seatbelt, so I wanna remove this plastic, so that way I'll only be using this. Are you doing something? Yeah. Alright, help me out real quick, yeah?
You got this one off already?
Yeah, so that one's out, but
Is the bolt long enough?
that's what I'm gonna check right now.
It probably is. It has a lot of drag.
Oh shit, hold on. My fucking fingers getting smashed.
I think maybe it's the other way, but just forced. Unless you want to cut it.
Because I can gut this shit.
You want to do that?
Alright, y'all. So after debating, we decided that this is how it's gonna go down. So we got the bolt with this washer. We're gonna stick it in through here. I'm gonna put this one like this. And then we're gonna place these here. We're gonna place this here.
And is this hardware not for that?
Yeah, it is.
But the stock one's better.
Yeah, well, yeah, I want to keep the stock one right now.
That's what it wants to say. So I think the stock
So we got that. And then go in here like this. Alright guys, so you guys are going to end up taking out this spacer if you want to keep your stock seatbelts still. So we're going to go ahead and do that to the other side, and then we'll get back to you guys. Alright y'all, so let me show you guys what we had to do. So I ended up having to gut it because I didn't want to break my plastics. So I took that off and we sat this. So there's a washer behind this. There's a washer right here. This is the stock washer. And then we have the stock seatbelt. So it still has the play how it's gonna need. So probably gonna stick something else in here. But so that's what we had to do just to get this. We already figured out the angle that I'm gonna need. And then now it's just time to remove this
0 to 20 from.
and what happens to us?
0 to 20 degrees, no? From your shoulders?
From your shoulders, yep. So then we're gonna remove this bolt down here. We're gonna connect the rods. We already measured how much I need, so it'll maybe be about here. and then connect it, and we should be done once we tighten everything else down. It took a while because it is universal. You know, you have to kind of force it to fit what you need it to fit for your car. So shout out to Sabas, because he's over here helping me. Well, Sabas is in between me and Alonso, because he's over there. Like I said, we're prepping for the track, and yeah, we're just gonna keep on going. We're kind of running out of daylight, so just show you guys once it's installed. All right, what is up, everybody? We are back.
It's daylight savings 25.
No, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it?
It's like 6:30.
7 o'clock. All right, so this has taken a lot longer than it should have. So
because we needed different hardware, and we took a lunch break.
Even then.
Yeah, it definitely took
So
longer than it should have.
basically, I ended up having to gut the upper half of this. The way we stuck it, so there's a washer close to the frame, and then there's a washer after the white bar.
This one was stock, and then this one we sourced. This is the washer in between here, in between the bracket and the car itself.
And then with this, we used the hardware that the harness bar came with. And then down here, this is important, something you guys want to do if you guys are installing harnesses on your car. Make sure you attach that while you're attaching this lower support bar,
Just to save time.
because if not, you're gonna have to
Take it out.
take it out and then make sure to connect it. So we have that section. Show them, Sabas. Like,
So this is the harness. So we went harness first, and then we went the support bar, and then regular seat belt. So we don't have any washer to help it move, so we just positioned it where it has to go.
we just
Kinda.
positioned it with play, basically,
Yeah.
so that way if someone is using the stock
Well,
seatbelt,
has
it ends
no-
up working out. For right here, because it does have the OEM swivel, it'll still
swivel.
it'll still move. Yeah. So we also don't forget to tighten this down and tighten these down. It is getting dark. Alonso is over there
It is dark.
prepping for the track, and the mosquitoes are out to play. But shout out to Sabas, because he's been helping Alonso and I out, and we ended up going to AutoZone. They didn't have the bolt we needed,
And then
So-
Jizzy just showed up to help.
Jizzy just showed up. So the bolt that we used for right here to fit all of these is a 7/16 by 20,
Yep.
and we were able
You
to,
can also use the M11 by 125.
or M11 by 125. So if
Harder
you guys
to
are
find,
trying to
though.
source it out, have fun. But we went with the 7/16 by 20, and we checked AutoZone, they didn't have it. We checked Home Depot, they didn't have it. So we ended up sourcing it at Ace Hardware. Now we're gonna install the harnesses probably, because Alonso's over there still doing his thing. But this took a lot longer
And we'll just
Then-
get to work.
than we thought, but at least it's done. It's something else that I saw other people that they were saying that putting in all the bolts, because it is universal, is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, this shit should have been done. But so that's what we're out here doing. Trying to do the harnesses. Oh, shit, and I still gotta fully take out the seatbelt over here.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
All right, guys.
Let's get
So
it work.
we still got a couple more hours. We're having another slumber party, so you know it should be fun. Y'all see all these energy drinks?
Not me, boys.
It's like
It's kicking in.
4 guys, 1 Celica.
Yep.
So so we're gutting this just either to get this done tonight or tomorrow morning.
3 guys.
And Sabas is currently figuring out how we're gonna tie the harnesses.
Kind of good from the back.
So he's in charge of that. I'm gutting the whole car. We got Sabas over here. He ain't just Team Muscle today. So Sabas became a overnight harness bar installer. You wanna tell us how you did it?
Alright, so you gotta put it through this, I don't know what it's called. You pass it through this little gear,
Oh shit.
little hardware. So under and over, And then the part that you bring it under. Yeah, it's the same shit as my strap right here, though. It's the same thing, you know? Same thing. Here, I can just show you this. Alright, so when you have it through or whatever, let's pretend this is the same one. You have it through. You bring it and you go under. And then you go back to the first one. So through here, you slide it in, and then back down this way, and then back again. So another loop like that. Science.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we bolted down the other side to that section. So I'll show you guys right now. So this is how it ends up looking. I hope it's showing. But yeah, so everything is set in. I can't do the 5th point because I don't have a slot in the seat for the 5th point or 6th point. So we're just gonna be running a 4 point right now. Alright everybody, so here are the Crow harnesses installed. It's a 5 point, but since there's no slot in the seat for the 5th point, I'm gonna be running it as a 4 point till my seats come in. So here's a wraparound of what we did last night. So we got the Beat Rush 3-point strut bar. Then we have the Braum Universal harness bar. And now I'm gonna show you guys kind of what we explained last night. I have to rewrap the harnesses a bit, going off of what we were explaining yesterday. So yeah, it's fairly simple. You start with this one, you pass it, you go under here, you loop it in through this first one, you go back down to the second one, you pull it, and you loop it back to finish it. And that's about it. Alright, so I'm gonna just show what I was talking about. So you make sure that this part is in, you slide from underneath right here, slide up through here, make sure it's tight, and you pass it I'm going to pass it back, make sure it's tight, pass it back through here, if it's not tight you keep pulling it. Alright, so once you got it tight on there, you want to make sure to level it here. And you're going to pass this. This is the final pass through. So now you're going to pass it through this side. Now you just want to make sure that it's smooth. Yeah, there you have it. That's how you wrap it. And for some of you guys might have the excess, you can either wrap it around here or wrap it and then zip tie it, or just wrap and let it hang. It's up to you. But that's basically the rundown. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. You see how this one's like pretty loose, this one's pretty tight, like it doesn't even move. But yeah. yeah guys, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are trying to follow me on Instagram, it's at _turtle roll.